Take a look at national news this morning. Today, the House is expected to approve a Republican budget plan for next year. The measure is expected to save more than $5 trillion over the next decade, but it faces stiff opposition in the Senate. Thursday, both the House and the Senate approved a bill that will keep the government running through September while cutting $38 billion in federal spending. The man who oversees the nation's air traffic system is out of a job. Hank Krakowski was forced to resign Thursday. This after another controller fell asleep at the Reno-Tahoe International Airport. In recent weeks, 3 other controllers have been caught snoozing on the job. The FAA is now increasing staff and conducting a review of the entire system. Ford is expanding its recall of F-150 pickups because of safety issues. The recall now includes more than 1 million trucks model years through 2004 through 2006. An electrical short could cause airbags in the vehicle to accidentally deploy, possibly injuring drivers. Check out this amazing video from Turkey. Now keep your eye on the man on the left side of your screen. He was walking down the street when a powerful gust sent a 2,000-pound shack in his path. Amazingly, the metal structure bounced over him and down the road. Strong winds of up to 31 miles per hour lifted the structure from the ground and sent it flying towards him. Unbelievable. The man was injured and rushed to the hospital, but unbelievably, he's expected to be okay. Wow. It's still to come when you can get your kids registered for summer fun at the Champaign Park District. Plus, it's almost tax day. Wait until you find out what some people are getting deductions for. We're going to play a little game later in the show. Should be a lot of fun, kids. Here's a look at markets and area stocks as we start the day. Hear that? You listen closely, you can probably hear Bear fans singing, "Bear down, Chicago Bears, make every play, clear the way to victory, bear down." I guess I'm getting buzzed. You don't like that?
No.
All right. Robert doesn't want to hear this, but hey, Bear fans, you might want to hear this guy. A Tuscola woman was shocked by what she found in her snack. Take a look. She thinks it's a small human finger bone in her Planters peanuts. The woman ate half the bottle before she made the discovery. She called the company, and the company offered coupons and discounts. Was it the 5-finger variety? The woman doesn't want a lawsuit. She just wants people to keep their eyes open. A 4-finger discount. Thanks, Robert. Planters Peanuts says it's concerned about the complaint, but stands by its products. Most definitely, Anna. We arrived here this morning just a little after 5:15. Illinois State Police, Capitol Police, Springfield Police, all been out. You can see we have police cars lined up everywhere. A lot of media coming to this, a lot of public coming to the event. Folks with the drug dogs have been out. They are inside right now. They're doing their last security sweep. That's why, Ann, we can't go into the building right now. We can't go in until 7 until the final sweep is done. And as you mentioned, heightened security indeed on everyone's mind here, given the shootings in Arizona. So a lot of police out here. We've seen the dogs go by a few times. A lot of police walking by from several different agencies out here, just trying to make sure everything goes smoothly and everyone is safe here today as Governor Quinn takes his oath of office. They did dry runs yesterday. No cameras were allowed inside, just to make sure that everything is in place when the ceremony gets underway starting at noon today. And you at home can watch that ceremony on WCIA3. We're going to broadcast that live for you, and then at 12:30 we're going to switch on over to WCFN. And of course, you can keep connected with IllinoisHomepage.net as we'll bring that to you. And so a big day here. Security definitely tied. We've talked to a lot of police officers today. They have their game faces on, to use the cliche, just to make sure everything works out here as Governor Quinn takes the oath of office. And Marissa. Welcome back to the morning show. Time for your morning rush. 2 people were stabbed in Effingham County last night. It happened in Edgewood about 6:30. A male suspect is in custody. Both victims were taken to St. Anthony's Hospital, then airlifted to Carl in Urbana. No word yet on the extent of the injuries. After a week of searching, crews discovered the body of a missing canoeist, Richard Griffith, Sunday. The 51-year-old was last heard from during a cell phone call Tuesday. His body was found in the Sangamon River about 200 yards from his home. An autopsy is scheduled for today. The Vermilion County coroner says 26-year-old Joshua Eastwood died from smoke inhalation in a fire Friday. Police officers saw smoke in the first block of South Griffin about 2 a.m. Smoke and flames were shooting out of the front door when crews arrived on the scene. Urbana police are searching for a rapist after a weekend attack. Police say a man forced himself on a 20-year-old woman in Crystal Lake Park around 4 in the morning Saturday. A description of the suspect has not been released.
A U of I student is giving the gift of life. Brad Bunty was killed after getting hit by 2 vehicles last Friday, but this unselfish act will mean a new beginning for others, many others. WCIA3's Rob Collins has the story.
The Bible says every good gift is from above, but sometimes humans help. Brad Bunty knew every day is a special gift and couldn't wait to unwrap it for others.
He was so loyal. I mean, anyone would ask him anything. And, you know, we were afraid that he was just letting people kind of walk over him.
He would go out of his way and do anything and everything for his friends.
And as it tragically turns out, total strangers as well.
His last wish was to, you know, give up parts of himself to help extend and better the lives of those in need, and that's just, it's incredible.
Did we support Brad's wishes? We were absolutely 100% in support. It shows Brad's love for others, I think, that he would be willing to make that sacrifice.
A sacrifice Bunty's mom hopes becomes the norm.
It's so important, and it's so needed. And it really, you know, Brad, I mean, selfless, that's what he was. And it's so needed.
I've got some shoes to fill. Just, he's going to be missed.
But Brad's examples won't be.
To be able to help others in their time of need. You know, our grief, but yet we're going to make other people happy.
Your son was not only selfless in life, but in death.
In death as well.
A good reminder, none of us are promised another year, another month, another day on this earth. But by signing his organ donor card, Brad Bunty guarantees the promise of hope for those waiting on a life-giving transplant. Rob Collins, WCIA 3 News.
And the visitation was last night at Morgan Memorial Home in Savoy.
All right, my wife thinks I'm a couple of sandwiches short of a picnic when I schedule meals, to-do lists, and family events around sporting events. Well, babe, past the bacon, lettuce, and tomato, I have company. The Wisconsin-Northwestern basketball game has moved up a half hour to accommodate any conflicts with the monster matchup between the Bears and the Packers on Sunday. The Bears defense better bring the mustard in this one. Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers is hotter than a jalapeno in August. Nearly 550 yards and 6 touchdowns so far in the playoffs. A virtual picnic of picking apart opponents' secondaries. For the Bears, spoil a Sunday soiree for the Pack. They made to enlist an army of ants to agitate Green Bay's passing game. Andrew Wilder talked to the players about doing just that.
Oh, that ain't right. What you just did, I think you should do it again.
I like this dude. Look at that guy. Hail to the victors, I don't know the words.
No, you just good fist pump. Or you do the claw.
Rock on. How you like that?
Way to pay up a bet.
That's what I got. It's unbelievable. It's every kid's dream to see the Harlem Globetrotters. And when I was a kid, they were huge. I remember watching them back in the, late 80s, 70s, back when, we were kids, Jennifer.
Yes,
but to actually play against them, 60s for you, Dave. Okay, I don't want to leave you out.
I was going to say you and I, not this guy.
Right,
Appreciate
exactly. So to play against the Trotters at the Hall, it's awesome. You can't ask for any more than that, right?
It's fantastic.
Well, and Rob, you have to score just so you can hear your name over the loudspeaker.
Yeah, I know. Can you imagine? Rob Collins, basket. Isn't that be awesome?
Take a timeout and just put it in there, all right?
Yeah, I'm going to cheat if I have to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You might want to lose the hair, though, Rob. It could get sweaty.
Yeah, I know. I can't really see them.
All right. Well, good luck tonight. We want a full report.
You got it.